Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. Should you invest in the stock market or start your own business? This is a debate that has sparked endless discussions among entrepreneurs and investors alike. Some believe the stock market is the best way to grow wealth with minimal effort, while others argue that building a business is the only way to achieve financial independence. So, which one is right for you? Should you put your money into stocks, ETFs, and index funds, or should you go all in and start your own company? We're going to break it all down, the risks, rewards, hidden pitfalls, and real-life success stories. And joining me today is Michael, who has tons of questions from our audience about this topic. Michael, welcome back.
Hey John, excited to be here. I've seen so many debates about this topic, and I can't wait to hear your insights. Our audience sent in some really great questions, and I think we're going to cover a lot of ground today. Let's start with the stock market. A lot of people say it's the easiest way to build wealth over time. Is that really true?
Yes and no. Historically, the stock market has delivered an average return of 7 to 10% per year after inflation. That means if you invest consistently and stay in for the long haul, you can double your money every 7 to 10 years. But here's the catch, not all investments are created equal. If you randomly pick stocks without understanding the companies behind them, you could lose everything. That's why most experts recommend index funds or ETFs, which spread risk across hundreds of companies.
But isn't the stock market unpredictable? We've seen major crashes. 2008, the dot-com bubble, even the COVID market drop. How do you protect yourself?
Great point. The key is to stay diversified and invest for the long term. Short-term traders often panic when the market dips, but historically, the market has always recovered. For example, if you invested $1,000 in the S&P 500 in 1980 and just let it sit, today it would be worth over $97,000, even with all the crashes in between. The biggest mistake investors make is trying to time the market. Instead, focus on steady, long-term investing.
All right, let's talk about the other side, starting a business. Some of the richest people in the world, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, built their wealth through business ownership, not stocks. So, why isn't everyone doing it?
Because it's hard. Running a business isn't just about having a good idea. It's about execution, persistence, and surviving the first 5 years. Here's a shocking stat. 80% of small businesses fail within 10 years. That's a brutal reality. The biggest reasons? Lack of cash flow, poor management, and failure to adapt. But if you succeed, the rewards can be massive.
How massive are we talking?
Let's compare. If you invest $10,000 in the stock market and get 10% returns per year, after 20 years you'll have around $67,000. Not bad, but not life-changing. Now, let's say you invest that same $10,000 into starting a business. If your business grows just 30% per year, which is very possible, you could turn that into millions over the same time frame. The difference? In business, you control the outcome. In the stock market, you're at the mercy of the economy.
So, John, let's get real. How do people decide whether to invest in stocks or start a business?
It depends on your personality, risk tolerance, and financial goals. If you prefer a hands-off approach and want steady growth over decades, the stock market is a solid choice. If you're willing to take risks, work long hours, and build something from scratch, starting a business can be life-changing. But here's my advice, why not do both? You can invest in stocks while building a business. Use your business profits to invest, and let the stock market multiply your wealth over time.
That's smart. So, you're saying don't choose. Combine them for the best results?
Exactly. The most successful people don't just do one thing, they create multiple income streams. Stocks give you passive growth, while a business gives you active income and control. Together, they create financial freedom. All right, let's bring this full circle. We've covered a lot today, the power of the stock market, the risks and rewards of starting a business, and the best way to combine both strategies for financial freedom. But before we wrap up, let me leave you with some final thoughts that could change the way you think about wealth building forever. First, whatever path you choose, the most important thing is to start. Too many people spend years overthinking, researching, and waiting for the perfect time. But here's the truth, there is no perfect time. If you want to start investing, start with just $100. Open a brokerage account, buy an S&P 500 ETF, and let time do the work. If you want to start a business, start small. Sell something online, test an idea, or create a side hustle. You don't need millions in capital, you need action. Because the biggest risk isn't investing in stocks or starting a business. The biggest risk is doing nothing. A lot of people hesitate because they're trapped in the what-if mindset. What if I lose money in the stock market? What if my business fails? What if I'm not smart enough to do this? Let me flip that around. What if you never even try? I've talked to countless people who look back on their lives and regret not starting sooner. They let fear, doubt, and procrastination hold them back. And now they're watching other people build wealth while they stay stuck in the same cycle. So let me ask you, where do you want to be 5 years from now? Still thinking about investing? Or enjoying compound growth on your portfolio? Still wishing you had started a business? Or running a successful company with financial freedom? Still making excuses? Or finally taking control of your financial future? The choice is yours. Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, Jake, used to be stuck in the same dilemma, stocks or business. He had about $5,000 saved up, and he kept going back and forth. Should I put this in the stock market and let it grow? Or should I start a business and take a bigger risk? He finally decided to do both. He put $3,000 into the stock market, investing in index funds and dividend stocks for long-term growth. Then, he used the remaining $2,000 to start an online business, selling digital marketing services. He worked hard for 6 months, reinvested his profits, and turned that business into a full-time income. Now, just 5 years later, his stock investments have grown significantly, and his business generates over $200,000 a year. That's the power of taking action. I want to leave you with one final truth. Whether you invest in stocks or start a business, the key to success is time and consistency. If you invest in the stock market, stay in for the long haul. Time is your greatest asset. If you start a business, stay consistent, adapt, and push through failures. Perseverance is your greatest advantage. Most people fail because they quit too soon. Don't be that person. Stay in the game, keep learning, and trust the process. And remember, wealth isn't built overnight, but it is built over time. Before we sign off, I want to give you a sneak peek at our next episode, cryptocurrency. Is it still worth investing in 2025? We'll be breaking down whether Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos still have a future, or if the hype is over. If you've ever wondered whether crypto is a smart investment or just another bubble, you don't want to miss this one. So, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and make sure you don't miss it. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Are you more interested in investing in stocks or starting a business? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next episode.